Courtney, we have always been a reactive society. Again, records will show. Last year I said Jamaica. There must be a regularization of the ride-sharing companies. If you recall, again, records can show last year, Courtney, I said that ride-sharing companies must be regularized in Jamaica. Who recall last year I said to you all, ride-sharing companies like Indrive and Uber must be regulated properly. Not September. It's not September. You remember when the teacher was abducted and killed? You remember when the teacher was abducted and killed? Oh, Indrive has striked again. Indrive has striked again, Jamaica. And at that time, the so-called Minister Huff and Puff, he's cancelling all Indrive operations in Jamaica. And then moments after that, he had to shut up and Indrive. Shut up, because Indrive running again. You're going to hear him come again. I am going to regularize, because all he does is bark. He does not bite. A Utech student has gone missing from last week. I posted her picture on social media. That Utech student, Jamaica, I don't know if she's alive, but I know she's missing. An Indrive driver is in custody as police probe the disappearance of the student, and another is being sought by the police. Country should come from, but she got Utech. Yeah. But you see, the University Crescent, that is where she lives. So apparently when she was leaving Utech, she hired an Indrive to carry her onto University Crescent. The young lady never reached home. She has been missing from last week. Natalia, remind me of her name. I believe she's a pharmacy or one of those medical technology students. First year student. Yeah. And I have said time and time again, Jamaica. Let me talk the advocacy before I get into the politics. We as a country, we are too reactive. We as a country, we are too reactive. Just as how Jasmine Dean got missing from the University of the West Indies. And no sign of Jasmine Dean, almost 5 years now. Jasmine Dean's father can't cope. Jasmine Dean's father, to this date, has not come to the reality that his daughter is not around. Here comes another case. And then remember the government said, oh, you remember how Daryl Vaz off and puff? Oh, remember Daryl Vaz? I'm going to cancel all ride-sharing companies until they are regularized. Daryl Vaz now failed this one. Daryl Vaz now failed this one. Me know him going to come attack me now. Me know such man going to come attack me about rubbish. But let me ask you, it was Vaz who committed Jamaica to regularize Indrive and ride-sharing companies. Nothing has been done since then. They are all talkers. They are not actors. They are all talkers in this country, Jamaica, but they are not actors. They are so reactive just to form government. They will tell you what you need to hear in the moment. But when you check 6 weeks after, when you look at the follow-ups, When you look at the follow-ups, Jamaica, there is nothing substantive to say. The man went into parliament and he made this proposal. And when I tell you about a PR government, when I tell you, Jamaica, it is all public relations just for clickbait. I'm going to ask then, Jamaica, since Vaz spoke last year, what has he done to regularize ride-sharing companies? Since he spoke, and he spoke very profoundly last year, what has he personally done? Can he tell you, Jamaica, or can he tell me? And here comes again Indrive. Here comes again Jamaica. Are the drivers vetted? That was promised. I don't know if that was fulfilled. I've taken Indrive, and when I look, driver look at me and say, oh, them vehicle change, pan the app, me just cancel. So I am telling you, Jamaica, looking on and reflecting, people of Jamaica, we cannot continue like this. It cannot continue, Courtney, being pure talks. It cannot continue anymore being clickbaits and then them going come on Bradley Avenue tomorrow. We have done this and we have done that. Boy, Jamaica, it is very bad. It's very bad what is happening in this country. Let us pray that she's found and she's in a good state. We can't take another. Jamaica at this time cannot take another incident. Jamaica cannot take another incident. Jamaica is bruised. Jamaica is vulnerable. Jamaica is ravished. She is just torn. Another parent cannot take it at this time to find her daughter abducted, missing. People of Jamaica, people of my beautiful island, and I'm going to say again, where is the advocacy? Where is the spirit of compassion? Where, Courtney, is the spirit of compassion? And let me tell you how you know these people are diabolical. The death, Courtney, Jamaica, the death of Giovanni Ellis, the government is taking credit that them do a good job to take down Ellis. You heard what I said? The government, through its spokesperson, the one who took this morning and attacked me, said that they can take partial credit for the police takedown of Giovanni Ellis.
What can go so?
They're a nuisance to society. When a government can say, oh, we shot and killed, yes, we have done, and so therefore we are taking credit. I want to ask you tonight, is there anything to take credit for? Why you never take credit for letting him out of jail? Why you not take credit for this repeat offender being on the road and nothing has come out of him being monitored, but you take the credit for killing him, and you call that crime reduction? You know what they are, Jamaica? They remind me of some parasites, very parasitic in their thoughts, that if they see something beautiful, they will literally throw bush on it and take it over just to take credit.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there.
Parasitic in nature. Parasitic in nature. They are like lesions. You remember the Bible spoke about the legionic spirit that invoked into the pig, the swine. You remember the legion that they see something and them just in the legionic spirit. That is how this government operates. Parasitic and legionic. They're toxic in their ways, toxic in their positioning, and they will go to the very low of the pit of the shit, the dwellings in this country. So did they take credit? No, they never take credit for the fact that it is because of a failed judicial system that let out this man and make this man tangled. It is a sad state. It's a very sad state we're in, Jamaica. What I said, a very sad state filled with lesions and parasites. Parasites in media, parasites in the government, parasites in the prosecution, parasites in the judicial system, parasites in the financial system, mercenaries and parasites in the private sector of this country, parasites in the church, parasites in the schools, parasites all over this country.